Today, we're diving into an exciting comparison between the brand new Apple iPad mini with A17 Pro chip and the iPad Air with M2 chip. Both of these devices are packed with features that promise to make your life easier, whether it's for work, play, or everything in between. The mini's all about portability without sacrificing power, while the iPad Air offers more screen real estate and serious performance. But how do they stack up against each other? Well, let's dive into a detailed comparison of these two iPads and see which one is best for your needs and style. And if you find this video helpful, please help out the channel by giving it a like and subscribing. Starting with the design, both the iPad mini and iPad Air have a lot in common at first glance. They look almost identical with same sleek edge-to-edge screen design. Both has same Touch ID in the power button, and even the same quad-speaker grille setup, even though there are only two actual speakers. The one big design difference is the selfie camera. On the iPad Air, it's on the side bezel, which is great for horizontal FaceTime calls. But on the mini, it's still at the top as a mobile phone. So if you're someone who spends a lot of time on video calls, the iPad Air has a slight edge, just for that more natural camera placement. Moving on to the displays. The iPad mini sports an 8.3-inch display, and the iPad Air offers both 11-inch and 13-inch options. Both of these screens are high quality with laminated glass, anti-glare coating, and P3 wide color support. So, you're getting vibrant colors and solid picture quality on both. But the size is what really sets them apart. The iPad mini's smaller screen is perfect for portability. It's small enough to fit into pretty much any bag. That being said, you're going to feel that size limitation if you're trying to watch movies or do any serious work for long periods of time. On the other hand, the iPad Air is much more comfortable for things like watching YouTube, gaming, or using pro apps where screen real estate matters. Performance is where the things get really interesting between these two iPads. The iPad mini comes with the A17 Pro chip, the same one inside the iPhone 15 Pro. It's packed with hardware-accelerated ray tracing and NPU cores, meaning it can handle intense tasks pretty well. On the other hand, the iPad Air comes with the M2 chip, and that's still going to be more powerful. In terms of raw performance, the Air is better equipped for pro-level work like video editing or running more demanding apps. The Mini has plenty of power for most tasks, but if you're really pushing your tablet with heavy workloads, the M2 is the better choice. Also, the Air's larger display helps with multitasking and Stage Manager if you're using it with an external monitor, but the Mini might not even support that feature. Moving on to the cameras. Both the iPad mini and iPad Air come with 12 megapixels rear cameras, and while they're good enough for snapping a quick photo or scanning documents, you're not buying these tablets for their photography skills. The front-facing cameras are more important here, especially for video calls. Both tablets have the same 12 megapixels ultra-wide front cameras, which support center stage, Apple's feature that automatically keeps you in the frame during video calls. This works really well whether you're moving around or there are multiple people in the shot. The placement of the Air's camera on the side bezel gives it a slight edge for those horizontal calls, but otherwise, the camera performance is the same. Battery life is another area where the iPad Air has an edge, especially with the 13-inch model. While both devices promise up to 10 hours of web browsing or video playback, real-world use shows that the Air can last much longer, 14 hours for web browsing, about 7 hours for YouTube streaming, and around 7 hours for gaming. On the other hand, the Mini with its smaller battery is likely going to drain faster. If battery life is a big deal for you, and you're using the tablet for extended work or entertainment sessions, you'll notice the difference with the iPad Air. So, which one should you pick? Well, it really depends on what you need it for. The iPad mini is all about portability. It's light, easy to carry, and still powerful enough to handle most everyday tasks. If you're someone who's always on the go and just needs a small but capable device, the Mini is a great choice. But for most people, especially those who want a tablet that can do a bit of everything like watch movies, work, and games, the iPad Air is the better bet. It's more versatile, more powerful, and has that sweet spot when it comes to screen size, especially with the 11-inch model. So, if portability is your #1 priority, go with the iPad mini. But for the best all-around tablet experience, the iPad Air is the clear winner. Let me know in the comments which one you're leaning toward, or if you've already made your choice. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.